Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang kembali ke channel saya, Ruki Saham Gakuen. Saya Mr. Ruki Saham. Okay guys, ni adalah the final part of the Airasia right issue. Okay, so ni basically adalah dokumen lengkap on the proposal untuk right issue tersebut. Okay, so ada 36 page. Of course saya tak baca semua lah. Okay, saya dah baca sekilas pandang lah, sekilas lalu. So saya cubalah untuk highlight apa yang penting. So saya might miss some points. So kalau you guys ada shares Airasia dan you guys betul-betul nak tahu really into the detail, saya suggest you guys go and download dokumen ni dekat website Bursa Malaysia. Okay, seperti biasa, saya letakkan satu disclaimer dahulu. Saya bukan financial advisor, saya tidak memberi financial advice, saya tidak memberi buy call, sell call, hold call atau apa saja call yang nak panggil. Okay, saya hanya seorang educator dalam bidang saham. Okay, pekerjaan saya seorang remiser. Dan memang saya suka untuk educate orang umum tentang pelaburan saham. Jadi video-video yang berada di Ruki Saham Gakuen semua adalah berbentuk pendidikan dan untuk tujuan memberi some insight kepada pelabur-pelabur baru. Okay, so please remember apa saja yang dibincangkan, just take it as a grain of salt. Okay. And another disclosure, saya tidak memiliki saham Airasia. Memang saya beli last year, tapi saya dah jual. Okay, I made my profit. So that's another thing lah. Okay, so let's go into it. So okay guys, kita akan go through the documents, okay, especially mana yang saya dah highlight lah, okay, so that it will cut short lah the time. So the introduction, re-announceable right issue up to 1 billion. Yang this is the amount that they hope to raise. Yang diharapkan untuk raise daripada this right issue. Okay, basically RQuids, redeemable, convertible, unsecured Islamic debt. So saya dah explain RQuids ni apa dalam video part 2. So kalau you guys belum tengok video tu, sila tengok dekat part 2 where saya cerita agak technical. So the nominal value, okay, is 75 cent each. Okay, so just kita nak recap balik. So setiap 6 biji saham Airasia, anda entitled untuk mendapat 2 RQuids pada harga 75 sen each kena bayar, and dapat satu free detachable warrant. Okay, so this one is lah. Okay, the proposed right issue would result in issuance of 1.36 billion RQuids together dengan 682.7 million of the new warrants. Okay, ini assuming it is at the maximum scenario. Okay, saya dah explain this one in the video 1. Okay, so dia ada minimum scenario and maximum scenario. Okay, so you guys boleh baca sendiri ni. Okay, 75 cents. At the moment of the proposal, ini adalah nilai ini adalah nilai jumlah outstanding shares Airasia at the moment. Okay, 3.898 billion saham as at 29 Jun. Okay, being the latest practicable date. Okay, LPD ni latest practicable date. Okay, that one ni. Dan kita go down. Okay, minimum scenario. Ini yang diorang harapkan untuk raise daripada public plus the directors dan semua orang yang terlibat lah dalam shareholders. Shareholders Airasia. Okay, ni pun semua saya dah explain dalam video 1. So, we can cut short lah all this. Okay, the proposed right issue is announceable in full or in part. Okay, apa maksud statement ni? Okay, when diorang mention macam ni, bermaksud dekat sini anda mempunyai hak untuk sama ada nak apply semua yang anda entitled ataupun anda nak apply partial. Okay, dia memberi anda that option. So dia akan mention, usually ayat dia macam ni. Okay, and then the warrants will only be issued to the entitled shareholders who subscribe the RQITs. Okay, detachable warrant ni memang free. Okay, tetapi dia hanya kepada orang yang subscribe RQITs ni. Okay, bermaksud dekat sini, katakanlah anda mempunyai saham Airasia, tapi anda tak decide untuk tak subscribe right issue ni. Maksudnya anda tak nak bayar lah 75 sen tu untuk setiap RQITs tu, anda tak nak bayar langsung. So basically you choose to not subscribe lah the right issue. So detachable warrant ni anda tak dapat. Okay, so itu maksud dia. Okay, it comes macam bonus gula-gula lah ni. Okay, so the RQITs which are not subscribed, okay, akan made available for access application. Okay, ni sama macam any practice right issue. Okay, bukan semua right issue akan disubscribe oleh semua shareholder. Okay, ada yang nak subscribe partial, ada yang nak subscribe full, ada yang tak nak subscribe langsung. So dia always ada access. Okay, kalau anda ingat saya sendiri pun, sewaktu saya subscribe saya punya Bio Alpha Holding right issue, okay, untuk preference shares, saya tidak dapat nombor yang genap. Okay, saya dapat 1000 berapa itu 20,000 something. Okay, 20,000 something nombor genap-genap, jadi saya genapkan ke 23,000. Okay, saya ada apply access. Okay, you guys boleh tengok video tu lah, video saya punya ni. Okay, going more. Okay, the conversion price for the RQITs is also fixed at 75 cent for every one new AAGB shares for the conversion price. Okay, ni harga yang diletakkan. Okay, so basically dia fix pada 75 sen untuk setiap RQITs yang you nak tukar jadi mother share. Okay, kalau anda ingat redeemable, convertible. So C ni ada. So convertible here means that anda boleh tukarkan RQITs tersebut kepada mother share. Okay, dia ada 7 tahun, so you can just convert anytime. Okay, anytime dalam tempoh tersebut. So basically yang ABC ni dia just nak explain to you lah how they arrive at the harga 75 sen tu dengan conversion price tu. So you boleh baca sendirilah. Okay, it's not ni and dia beritahu discount berapa compared to the 30 days volume weighted average price of AAGB. Alright. Okay, yang ni penting. The profit rate of the RQITs adalah 8% per annum. Okay, so bermaksud dekat sini, okay, seperti kalau anda tengok video saya on the part 2, okay, RQITs adalah saya memang rasa is a sukuk basically. So dia ada profit rate where dia kena bayar secara periodic. Okay, which dia dah state. Saya dah actually baca artikel ni kan. This proposal. So dia the state is quarterly. So dia kena bayar 8% setahun daripada nominal value. Okay, the whole total value of the thing dia kena bayar 8%. Okay, and one of the attractiveness of this RQITs ni dia nak kata is it is more higher than the prevailing 5 tahun Malaysian government bonds. Okay, government securities, yielding 2.6% je as of May 2021. Okay, just for your info tambahan, bonds ni are usually issued by satu government, satu municipal, there is a federal agency dan juga company. So dalam case yang kita tengah study ni, these are bonds ataupun panggil sukuk yang Islamic, which is issued by the company. Okay, so we go to next. Okay, the warrants are attached to the RQITs without any cost. Okay, ni yang kata free lah basically. Okay, and accessible into new AAGB shares. Okay, warrant ni converted version. Okay, ni bukan call warrant, ni warrant betul. So memang ada ni. Okay, and then the exercise price to be determined. Dia belum lagi tapi dia sama ada between the RM1 exercise price ataupun 20% premium to the trailing 30 days of volume weighted average of the shares prior to the announcement of the entitlement date. Okay, nanti by the time entitlement date akan keluar. So prior to that, 30 hari sebelum tu akan ada pengiraan lah on terms of the volume weighted average price. So dia akan tengok lah mana satu yang lebih rendah. So dia akan decide itu sebagai exercise price. Okay, but you have to remember lah, when it comes to exercise price ni, it can always be adjusted kalau ada perubahan pada number of shares, pada paid up. So dia akan berlaku adjustment on the exercise price. But yalah, benda future kita tak tahu kan. That one is just we leave it there lah, macam tu. Okay, the box is reasonable taking. Okay, ni just you boleh baca lah kenapa dia basis apa semua tu. Okay, okay, ranking of the new AAGB shares to be issued upon conversion of RQs. Apa maksud ranking kat sini? Okay, dia nak state dekat sini is dari segi taraf. Maknanya bila kita convert saham, bila kita convert RQs kita, bonds kita menjadi kepada mother share Airasia, ataupun kita convert warrant kita menjadi mother share, nak ceritanya taraf dia orang is the same. Okay, they are the same AAGB shares. Okay, apa maksud statement ni, except that they shall not be entitled to any dividends. Saya baca pun terkejut juga. Okay, tapi of course lah, baca penuh kita faham lah. Except they shall not be entitled to any dividend, rights, allotments or other distribution which may be declared, made or paid to the shareholder of the company, the entitlement date of which is prior, okay, prior to the allotment date of the new AAGB shares to be issued upon conversion of RQs and exercise of warrant. Okay, so this one make sense lah. Ini dia nak kata macam ni lah. Basically, okay, you kena ingat, bila you nak convert your RQs kepada mother share, it takes time. Dia bukannya, oh, saya nak convert hari ni, besok dah jadi mother share. No, it won't happen like that. Dia ada procedure dia, which dia ada explain lah dalam this thing. Saya tak ingat kat mana, but dia ada explain the procedure. So it will take time. So by the time of the listing date of your conversion tu, maknanya apa yang you tukar tu, akan ada satu listing date lah untuk masuk dalam market. Kalau tarikh tersebut kira terlepas daripada tarikh entitlement date of the dividends, so of course lah kita akan dapat right issue pun apa ke, anything after the X date is not entitled. So itu yang statement dia nak kata sebenarnya. Saya mula terkejut, saya ingat, wah, takkan tak dapat dividen apa semua, dan mana ada mother share yang tak dapat dividen. No, that is not the case. Okay, dia nak just cerita that allotment date tu can be after the entitlement date. So dia bergantung pada you punya nasib jugalah when dia orang luluskan the listing of the conversion. Okay, so okay, the proposed right issue will be implemented on a minimum subscription basis to raise minimum gross proceeds approximately 615 juta. Okay, diorang ada goal untuk berapa diorang nak raise. Okay, because kalau simply just luluskan and tak dapat amount yang diorang nak, there's no point juga buat benda ni. So dia ada goal dia, which is 615 million. Okay, so this side of the proposal is dia nak cerita macam mana dia nak capai that amount. Okay, so dia akan minta the directors of course to subscribe full for their entitlement. Okay, directors Tan Sri Tony Fernandez dengan apa seorang lagi kita nama dia, Tan Sri Kamarudin Meranun something like that lah. Saya pun tak ingat nama orang sangat ni. Okay, so procure underwriting arrangement to underwrite 50% of the RK and warrant with the minimum scenario to which no irrevocable unconditional undertaking has been obtained to meet the minimum. So dia akan request underwriter untuk involve sekali at least 50%. Okay, so Tan Sri Tony Fernandez, this one Datuk Kamarudin Meranun. Okay, and then dua company yang involve. Okay, dua company yang involve under the Airasia group. So dia akan campur ni and then campur dengan underwriter, so they will achieve this amount. So dia orang dah tunjuk lah calculation dia, how dia orang plan untuk achieve the amount. Okay, itu je yang ni. So you guys boleh go through sendirilah kalau nak puaskan hati macam mana dia orang kira tu. Okay, utilization of proceeds ni menunjukkan duit yang dia orang raise tu, apa dia orang plan untuk buat. So you boleh tengok sendirilah within what time frame. Ini standard lah, any proposal akan tunjuk lah all this. Okay, whether they will actually use for that and ikut time tu, that one the management punya obligation lah. Okay, management punya ni lah, bergantung pada management lah. Okay, sama macam IPO lah. Kadang-kadang dia nak buat benda-benda ni untuk utilization duit IPO tu, tapi kadang-kadang tak cecah-cecah, tak buat-buat juga. Okay, so itu you kena serah pada management Airasia lah. Okay, ni saya tak go through. Okay, just telling about the proceed. Okay, ni penting ayat ni sebab saya pun hari tu saya ingat keliru. Saya ingatkan bila dia sebut conversion, you need to pay an extra 75 cent untuk jadikan Arquids tu kepada AAGB shares. But lepas saya rebaca balik, okay, ternampak di statement, okay, no proceeds will be raised arising from the conversion of the Arquids into the new AAGB shares, as the conversion will not require any cash payment by the Arquid holders. Okay, maknanya you tak perlu bayar. And will be wholly satisfied through the surrender of the Arquids, okay, with an aggregate nominal value equivalent to the conversion price for the cancellation by the company. Okay, ayat dia memang pening, apa yang dia nak sampaikan tu very simple je sebenarnya. Okay, when dia orang issuekan Arquids ni, okay, they will come up, sebab dia ada nominal value of 75 cent, so dia dah build up a paid up dia sendiri. Okay, so paid up tu you cancel sebab dia 75 cent juga untuk convert. Jadi basically macam you let go of your Arquids, in return you get new AAGB shares sebab conversion price sama, 75 sen dengan 75 sen. So basically diorang plan untuk guna modal yang you bayar kepada mereka untuk beli Arquids tu akan digunakan untuk bayar conversion price tu. Okay, simple as that. Okay, so tak ada proceed yang akan ni. Untuk warrant, yes, ada proceeds. Okay, the exact quantum proceeds from warrant kan kena bayar. Kita tak tahu lagi lah berapa price exercise. Okay, bayar bukan saya kata bayar right issue Ini kita tengah cerita bayar bila nak convert nanti. Warrant tu free, okay, jangan salah faham Okay, warrant tu free, cuma bila nak convert nanti kena bayar. So dia akan ada proceeds tu to be raised from that side. Warrant will be utilised untuk benda-benda ni lah, apa yang dia mention ni lah. Okay, alright. Rationale for the proposed right issue. Okay, so ni rationale dia kenapa dia nak propose right issue ni. Okay, so primarily attributed to the outbreak of the global COVID-19 pandemic, which have created significant challenges for the airline industry. Okay, travel restriction imposed by the various governments across the globe have led to significantly reduced inbound and outbound passenger traffic for the group and uncertainty over the group's future prospects and operation. Okay, so you know the airline industry memang kena hentam teruk by the COVID-19. Bayangkanlah, you memang orang ada kapal terbang untuk terbang. Okay, bukannya orang ada kapal terbang untuk parking dekat landasan kapal terbang. Macam imagine lah kalau kita ada kereta tapi tak boleh buat Uber, tak boleh buat Grab, tak boleh buat apa-apa. Tapi kita ada kereta tu still kena bayar parking dia, kena bayar maintenance dia, kena bayar. Okay, kereta tu okay lagi, bayangkan kapal terbang. So you imagine lah, and then it's restricted, dia tak boleh nak terbang sesuka hati, still regulated, okay, apa semua kan. So it affects the need. So dia perlukan this cash. Okay, seperti saya mention dalam video part 1 and 2, they need this cash. Okay, and kalau kita go through dalam dokumen ni, actually bukan sahaja mereka dah kalau ingat dalam video 1 saya ada explain kan, macam mana usually company nak raise capital atau nak raise duit ni. Okay, saya ada cerita tu kan, kalau you tengok balik video part 1. So diorang dah buat macam-macam actually. Even the private placement pun 2 tranches dah buat, dah jual enjin kapal terbang pun dah buat. Okay, so they've done a lot of things. Okay, and this is one of the thing yang diorang terpaksa buat. Saya nampak macam terpaksa buat lah in order to raise the cash. Kalau tak, business dia memang tak boleh jalan Alright, so impact on the business ni is reporting in terms of figures lah. You boleh baca sendiri how apa yang berlaku sekarang is impacting their business. Okay, loss after tax. LAT ni loss after tax. So you boleh tengok sebelum-sebelum ni, kalau for your info, Airasia ni untung tau. Kira sebelum-sebelum ni, kalau you go through up to 2019, Airasia has been profiting. Yang rugi AX. Okay, itu another entity. Airasia untung. Okay, but when the COVID-19 hit, they terus runtuh. Okay, kira terus start into rugi. Okay, you just can go through lah. Okay, saya nak try to save as much time as possible. Okay, this is the reason why diorang pilih cash call cara ni. Okay, saya go through sikit lah item ni Okay, number 1, the issuance of the Arquids will be enable the group to secure funding up to approximately 1 billion at a fixed funding costs over a period of 7 years, thereby reducing the group's exposure to interest rate fluctuation, which in turn will enable the group to manage to cash flow more efficiently. Okay, apa yang dia nak cakap kat sini? Dia nak cakap kat sini ialah kalau saya raise the cash by conventional ambil dengan bank, okay, you kena ingat BLR, BR, BFR, apa saya nak panggil lah, the rate fluctuates over time. So maksudnya the loan is not fixed. Okay, the cost nak maintain loan tu akan naik dan berubah-ubah faedah dia. Okay, so it's a risk to the Airasia group. By doing this sukuk type, okay, kan dia kena bayar hanya 8% per annum fix. Okay, 8% per annum fix. During the next 7 years, itu je cost dia. Setiap tahun dalam 80 million, right that, dah fix. Okay, so bagi dia lebih fikir this is more efficient compared to ambil yang fluctuate. Reason number 1. Reason number 2, would minimize the immediate dilution effect of the company's earnings per share, which would otherwise arise from pure equity issuance, as the RQIs are expected to be converted over a period of time by the entitled shareholders to increase their equity participation in the company. Okay, apa maksud dia? Okay, kalau dia raise right issue cara biasa, bermaksud dia raise through equity, maksudnya dia keluarkan common shares, immediately all the profits of the company will be diluted sebab number of shares akan bertambah di pasaran bursa. Okay, now more participation lah by the public sebab di issue shares. Kalau you issue RQIs, ada tempoh 7 tahun. Bukan semua orang nak terus convert. Ada orang nak pegang dulu RQIs. Dia orang rather take the 8% per annum. Okay, mungkin dia orang convert later. So dia macam buy time untuk Airasia, bukannya terus tiba-tiba menjadi 1.37 bilion saham baru tiba-tiba, and plus the 600 80 million new shares daripada Warren pula. Okay, hampir 2 bilion saham baru, causing the 3.8 billion, you bayangkan jadi 5 billion over. So the dilution tu immediate kalau raised through equity, but instead dia orang gunakan RQIs ni, they are going to buy some time. Okay, so dia akan melambatkan sikit lah effect on the earnings per share dilution. Okay, itu maksud dia. Nombor 3, company will be able to strengthen eventual capital base upon conversion of RQIs and SSI warrant, thus improve the eventual net assets position. Okay, so by having the RQIs and the SSI warrant, one day they akan convert. Okay, when they convert, they akan increase the base of the paid up. Okay, so secara tidak langsung akan menaikkan the shareholders equity. Sebab tu dia panggil net assets lah, position. Okay, and the last one, the proceeds to be received by the company for any exercise of the warrants will provide additional fund to the company. Okay, warrant ni macam bentuk gula-gula tau. Bila orang bagi warrant ni, dia orang expect that a lot of people akan convert later daripada biarkan warrant tu hangus. So bila setiap kali orang convert, they have to pay the conversion price. So basically Airasia akan dapat duit daripada situ. Okay, slowly. Sebab tu saya panggil dia macam gula-gula sikit lah. Dia bukan immediate. Okay, alright. Saya memang suspect dah benda ni, tapi bila saya jumpa ni, dia mengukuhkan lagi lah. Kalau you baca kat sini, the proposed right issue will not fully address the group's current financial concerns. Okay, kalau you ingat, saya dah go through dengan you the balance sheet, you can see yourself the current assets versus the current liability is less than 1, is even 0.25. So having 1 billion does not solve the problem, semua problem tu. But if they can manage the cash well, okay, dia kena pergi renego balik or restructure their loan balik, kena tengok balik semua assets. Okay, that's what they're gonna do lah. That's what they're gonna plan anyway. So dia dah cakap kat sini juga, would not be sufficient to make its long-term cash flow requirement. Tetapi ini akan serve as an interim measure. Saya ada baca somewhere, saya tak ingat, okay, one of the article saya baca that if this is successful, diorang can buy another 2 years of time. Okay, itu yang saya baca sama. Saya lupa pula nak save that screenshot tu. Okay, dia dapat save 2 tahun. Okay, 2 tahun. And ni lah untuk restructure ke apalah. Okay, Measures taken by the group to improve the financial position and condition. Okay, so seperti saya kata tadi, bukannya dia tak buat benda lain. Okay, dia dah buat sebelum ni. Okay, so kita baca sikit apa yang dia dah buat. Okay, one is dia dah reduce the group's operating expenses by implementing cost cutting, manpower, salary cuts for management, staff, directors, negotiation. Okay, kalau you perasan masa part 2 punya video, saya tunjuk you dekat bahagian income statement, you tengok bawah sales, administration and general expenses. You boleh tengok penurunan yang banyak. So this is where they cut. Okay, and then saya ada tunjuk you the lease back. Okay, lease back dalam video 2. Okay, negotiation or aircraft lease back, maksudnya dia jual kapal terbang dia. Saya tak restructuring with lessors. Okay, satu lease restructuring with lessors. Dia ada jual engine dia, sorry. Okay, 7 engines. Okay, saya actually terus terang saya tak tahu whether this engine ni refer pada engine betul-betul ke atau memang diorang panggil ni kapal terbang sebagai engine. Okay, but we just assume dia ada jual something lah. Okay, so but they are doing a lot of things lah. Lesser suppliers, partners. Okay, banyak restructuring of the fuel hedging position. Okay, reduction in the fixed cost by 54%. Banyak dia dah cut. Okay, secured term loans and revolving credits. Okay, from a financial institution. Okay, bila you dah berjaya restructure your asset semula, your asset can be pledged untuk mendapatkan revolving credits apa semua ni. Okay, sale and lease back of engine. Okay, ni yang saya kata dia jual asset dia and then dia lease balik daripada purchaser tersebut. Okay, dia ada agreement, so they raise 400 million. So instead of owning, dia orang sewa. Okay, dispose 33% equity interest in Asia India, so dapat duit lagi. Okay, approximately 152 million. And then 2 tranches of private placement. Okay, sebanyak 470 million saham. So, dia orang dapat raise 336 million. Kalau you ingat, saya tunjuk dalam cash flow statement tu, ada bahagian cash from investment, ada positive 336 million. So, duit tu, duit ni. Okay. And then continue to grow the group's pillar, digital pillar. Okay, kalau you perasan Airasia, saya nak notice jugalah. Sebab saya memang subscribe pada Airasia punya newsletter. So, saya nampak lah Airasia buat kursus-kursus, ada online punya jual makanan, apa semua. So, dia dah mula untuk branch out into the e-commerce industry punya. Okay, selain daripada apa yang dia buat sekarang, dia ada this another Airasia Digital, kalau tak silap saya nama tu. Okay, so basically diorang ni buat some other side businesses, okay, untuk support mereka during this COVID-19 pandemic. Alright. So yang ni of course dia kata dia sentiasa monitor flights and wish yang consistent routes, yang profit apa semua. It's just basically this is a management thing lah. Okay. Okay, private placement seperti yang dia dah mention 21 Januari 2021. Private placement yang pertama, okay, representing, okay, usually when kita nak issue shares, it's always 10% tau of the existing number of shares ataupun paid up lah. Tapi ada, saya pun baru tahu benda ni actually. Okay, actually there was an additional temporary relief measures, okay, to listed issuers by Bursa. Bursa allow on the 16 April to increase the limit to 20%. Okay, dia normal dia sebenarnya adalah 10%, tapi 20%. Okay, ni counter measures yang dibuat oleh Bursa lah. And then on the 19 February dia buat 19 February, so dia buat the first tranche, dia complete. Okay, ni jumlah saham tu. And 6.75 cents harga saham tersebut. Dia orang raise 249 million. And then 17 March 2021 ada second tranche, 100 million saham. Dia orang raise 86 juta. Okay, itu yang bila dicampur dua-dua tu dapat 336 juta. Okay, so ini adalah utilization on the proceeds. Dia orang punya ni lah, dia orang punya intention and ataupun ada yang dah buat. So you guys boleh baca lah. Alright, so apa tu LTIS? Okay, LTIS ni is like macam ESOS. Okay, company public listed ni usually the one of the rewards lah working under a public listed company is you get saham company tersebut. Some dapat terus free macam Tenaga Nasional, some kena bayar macam Saindabi, so kena bayar. Alright, some you need to pay, some you need to you get the ni lah, harta legal lu pun saya tahu klien saya kena bayar tapi harga yang murah. Okay, so diorang actually dah ada luluskan dah luluskan LTIS ni pada 24 Mei 2021. Kalau tak silap saya ada baca somewhere again, saya pun tak ingat, tapi I did read somewhere, diorang akan tangguhkan dulu LTIS ni supaya diorang boleh buat yang proposal ni. So the LTIS takkan dibuat untuk tempoh sementara ni. Okay, because dia akan complicatekan the number of shares apa semua. So you boleh try carilah, saya tak ingat saya baca kat mana tu. Right, ni you guys nak baca, you baca. Okay, overview and outlook of aviation industry. Okay, ni memang secara general je. Share prices underperform, higher jet fuel price. Okay, sekarang ni harga minyak crude palm oil pula dah. Harga crude oil, harga minyak mentah, Western Texas, apa dia panggil, WTI index, dengan satu lagi tu apa, Brent oil yang UK tu pun dua-dua sekarang dekat $70 plus. Okay, so industri airline ni sangat-sangat bergantung kepada harga minyak sebab majority of their cost habis dekat minyak. Okay, so absence of international and business travel. Okay, so dia nak cerita yang overview that this COVID-19 really affect their business. Okay, the reopening of Malaysia international borders is subject to the approval of the National Security Council, as well as the latest situation COVID pandemic in Malaysia and other countries. For the borders to be reopened and international travel to commence once again, the verification of vaccination certificate as well as the implementation of the quarantine SOP must be accepted worldwide. So dia nak cerita banyak juga isu lah, walaupun if they even if we can open to travel again, okay, kita kena selesaikan masalah apa nama tu, yang kalau you complete vaksin tu you akan dapat this certificate tau untuk ni, tapi dia kena accepted dululah. Okay, but there is a lot of things lah, macam saya mention even kalau boleh travel, tapi kalau setiap negara still set kena quarantine, so you akan tengok daripada perspektif where companies, kena faham companies kena jaga cash flow sekarang. So companies yang nampak ketidakperluan untuk travel tidak akan travel. Okay, itu dari segi business. So kalau memang perlu travel, dia akan pergi jugalah, memang dia quarantine apa semua. So that's part of the cost lah. Tapi cuba you tengok daripada aspek orang nak travel. Macam saya contohnya, katakanlah saya sendiri nak pergi ke Jepun balik, ataupun nak pergi ke Scandinavia ke Balkan ke mana-mana lah dalam dunia ni, dan saya kena quarantine. So quarantine pula 10 ke 14 hari, which cost dia saya kena bayar. So saya pun tak adalah the intention nak travel until lah benda ni selesai. Okay, so you might reopen the thing, but kalau nak kena quarantine bagai apa semua, saya pun jadi malas nak travel because it's cost to me as a traveller. Okay, so benda-benda tu beyond control diorang. Okay, so diorang just nak mention lah benda tu. Okay, so impact ni boleh baca lah apa impact COVID-19. Okay, is banyak business punya ni lah. Okay, you can get a lot of business input from reading this. And then prospect of the group, apa prospect diorang, apa yang diorang harapkan, semua terkandung kat dalam ni lah. Okay, you baca sendiri juga. Effects of the proposed right issue. Okay, so bila kita buat right issue ni, of course akan ada perubahan pada paid up capital. So these are the calculations to show lah what will change in terms of the paid up. Okay, bila number of shares bertambah, bila ada conversion, of course the paid up also will increase. Okay, and then minimum scenario apa semua, net asset. Okay, benda ni saya tak go through lah. Okay, but you guys can go through lah kalau you nak. Okay, earnings per share ni yang dia refer pada dilution tu. Okay, dilution. So of course when you increase the number of issued shares arising from the conversion exercise warrant, the effects of the conversion RQITs warrant on the EPS would be dependent on the number of RQITs converted. Okay, jadi jumlah RQITs ataupun warrant yang di-convert, itulah yang akan menjadi efek kepada Airasia punya ni lah. Okay, Airasia punya apa nama, earnings per share di masa hadapan. Okay, so you boleh baca lah ni. Okay, substantial shareholdings, nak cerita substantial shareholders, what will happen to them. Okay, saham diorang akan dilute by how much, you just go through je. Saya tak ni sangat yang ni. Okay, because saya dah highlighted lah mana yang saya rasa ni. Okay, proposed right issue is expected to be completed in the fourth quarter of 2021. Okay, so financial year dia ended is to December. So by end of this year, dia target untuk complete this. Okay, alright. ni appendix ni is macam dia dah summarize kan. Okay, so issuer dia Airasia, okay, berapa jumlah saham, nominal value 100%. Ni dia punya kenapa dia bawah Islamic is dia guna murabahah dengan tawaruk. Okay, so it's like a business sharing or something like that lah. Okay, our quits will be issued and registered in the denomination multiples of 75 cents. Okay, dia 7 tahun, saya dah mention dia 7 tahun and tenure. Okay, 7 tahun. Okay, 8% per annum based akan computed on the nominal value of the outstanding RQuits. So the more people that convert the RQuits, the less Airasia perlu bayar. Okay, nampak, payable quarterly. Okay, so setiap quarter, setiap 3 bulan dia akan bayar ni 8% ni prorate lah untuk setiap quarter tu. Okay, kalau ada 4 kali bayar, so 2% lah each time. Okay. Okay, conversion into new AAGB shares during the have the conversion rights. The RQuit holders shall have the right to surrender nominal value for conversion into new AAGB shares at any time. Okay, maksudnya daripada tarikh issue sampai maturity, at any time you boleh buat conversion. Okay, itu maksud dia. Your conversion right. You have the right. Okay. And then shall have the ability to convert all parts of your RQuit at any time during conversion period. Okay, you boleh convert mana full ke semua ataupun nak convert partial dulu pun boleh. So dia allow. Okay. Period of commencing at any time after the issue date. Okay, nanti issue yang keluar sampai 8 market day. Market day ni refer kepada hari-hari yang bursa open lah. Okay, prior to the maturity date. Okay, so 8 hari bursa tu prior to before. Okay, before tarikh maturity, tarikh tamat tu, 8 hari sebelum tu dia dah akan start suspend dah. Itu adalah tarikh you boleh convert. Okay, 75 cents equivalent to the nominal value, such as the time being the applicable, ni conversion price subject to the adjustment. So saya kata any conversion price ni boleh adjust okay, bergantung kepada suddenly keluar bonus issue ke apa ke, so it can change. Alright. Okay, condition for the conversion, okay, shall have served a conversion notice during ni saya kata cara nak convert bukannya terus immediate hari ni saya nak convert besok terus dapat, dia tu bukan macam tu. You have to serve a notice dulu nak convert the RQuits kepada Airasia Group Berhad punya shares. You kena inform dia orang dulu. Upon receipt of the conversion notice tu, okay, dia kena procure from the share registrar to act in accordance with the listing requirements. Okay, ni syarat-syarat ni lah undang-undang yang dah ditetapkan kat Malaysia ni. Okay, listing requirements. Such other condition may be advised by solicitors and to be agreed by the AAGB. So, diorang ni akan decide tarikh listing tu nanti. Okay, mode of conversion is, of course, RQuit akan convert kepada ni by surrendering or for cancellation corresponding to the nominal value of the RQuits for every one new RGB shares at any time during conversion. Okay, any fraction remains held by the holder resulting from such conversion will be disregarded. Okay. Ranking of the new AAGB shares to be issued pursuant to the conversion. Okay, they shall not be entitled to. Okay, ni yang sama yang saya explain tu lah. Okay, ni yang saya nak cerita sebenarnya tadi. Okay, tarikh tu penting redemption schedule. Okay, the issuer shall redeem the RQuits in accordance to the redemption schedule. Okay, so dia dah ada set dia by 4th anniversary atau tahun keempat mereka ada right untuk redeem. Dia orang plan untuk redeem lah. So by the time of the 7th year, diorang akan berjaya redeem semua balik. Okay, sebab tu nama dia redeemable. So ni calculation dia lah, you can go through. Provision on early redemption. Okay, kalau diorang redeem early daripada tarikh yang diorang kena bayar lebih extra by 5%. Okay, we based on the 105% of the nominal value. Okay, the early redemption amount will be based on 105% of the nominal value. Adjustment rights. Okay. Wind up dengan liquidation. Katakanlah Airasia go bankrupt lah, katakanlah. Okay. So trustee may, okay, by bringing a written notice to the issuer. Okay, dia akan appoint trustee lah untuk kita. Declare that the outstanding arrears are immediately due and repayable. Okay, maknanya arrears ni perlu dibayar balik. Okay, sebab dia sukuk kan. And the arrears then outstanding shall become immediately due and repayable at the nominal amount, which is 75 sen satu, with accrued profit up to and including the date of repayment. Okay, termasuk juga dengan that janji 8% per annum. Okay, so ini susah saya nak kata macam mana Okay, biar at the end of the day, bila kita cerita winding up dengan liquidation ni, okay, you are the last one lah to be paid. Basically, you are the last one to be paid. Jadi macam nak cakap, nak kata tu pun is not 100% true, but most likely tu you will not, you kira burn lah usually. Okay, sebab tu dia letak that unsecure tu, saya rasa. Okay, next is the ni. Okay, public spread requirement listing lot where there must be at least 100 arrears holder and holding not less than one board lot of the arrears each. Okay, ni requirement lah basically. Kalau you tengok even shares, public spread ni maknanya jumlah saham-saham yang berada di tangan public. Okay, kalau macam Malaysia ni, dia required 25% must be the public spread. Okay, dia tak boleh lower than that. Kalau lower than that, dia orang akan di-address dan dikena betulkan, dia kena let go lah saham-saham dia kena let go to the public. Okay, okay, board lot 100 unit sama, no selling restriction is imposed on the arrears. Maknanya you boleh jual je, no problem. Exempted from the rating. Okay, dia tak follow the bond apa punya ratings, apa AAA apa semua tu, dia tak ada. Okay, arrears are not entitled to any voting rights. Okay, kalau you hold arrears, you tidak boleh vote di AGM. Okay, shall not have any participating rights in any distribution or offer of securities unless you kena convert. Okay, so dividend apa semua tak dapat lah. Okay, you don't get dividend, but you get the payments of the profit rate. Okay, kalau Asia declare dividend, you tak dapat lah. Alright, so ni warrant dia sama je lebih kurang. Okay, tenure dia 7 years. Okay, inclusive of the date of issuance. And then exercise period dia pun daripada tarikh issuance sampailah ke yang ni bukan sebelum maturity yang ni pada hari maturity pun you boleh convert lagi. Okay, and 7 years from the date of the issuance. Okay, expiry. Okay, kalau you tak convert pada hari maturity, maknanya hari maturity yang last day tu you tak convert juga, dia boleh lapse dengan cease, so you burn 100%. Exercise period belum determine. Okay, yang tu kena tunggu dulu. Ini hanya indicator. Exercise rights, one new AAGB shares. Okay, untuk setiap satu, so 1-to-1 ratio. Mode of exercise, lodge a subscription form, maknanya ada form dia. And then company share register duly completed, signed, stamped together with payment of exercise price for new AAGB share, subscribe via online payment ataupun ni lah borang manual lah, dan kena bayar through the banker's check. Okay, payment into bank accounts through online payment. Okay, ada bank yang actually boleh bayar online tapi saya selalu familiar dengan banker's draft lah. Usually saya pergi bank dan buat banker's draft. So apa lagi? Entitlement date, which is prior to the allotment date of the new shares to be issued upon the exercise of the warrant. Okay, ranking dia pun sama lah basically. Status tu sama, there's nothing ni. Cuma tarikh tu penting lah. Kalau you convert tu, kalau tarikh tu lepas daripada entitlement date, so of course you tak entitled, but you will be entitled for the next one lah. Okay, warrant holders not entitled to voting. Okay, ni tak ada benda yang berbeza pun. Memang mother share je you boleh vote So board lot ni semua sama je dengan warrant biasa. Rights in event, okay, in the event of the liquidation, compromise and all arrangement. Okay, so okay, in any case, every warrant holder shall be entitled upon subject to deed poll or any time within the 6 weeks after the passing of such a resolution for our members voluntary wind up. Katakanlah kami ni nak bungkus lah. Okay, so within the 6 weeks, okay, apa yang saya faham kat sini ialah you kena convert you punya saham dulu. Convert warrant you menjadi mother share. Okay, dia cakap kat sini. Surrender for his warrant to the company by exercising his warrant by submitting the duly completed exercise form authorizing the debiting of his warrant together with the payment. Okay, kena bayar relevant payments and fees for the exercise price to be elect. Okay, blah blah ni immediately. Okay, apa tujuan dia? Okay, jap. to the extent and be entitled to receive out of the asset and company would be available in liquidation at such a date. Okay, so basically dia nak you convert supaya you ada hak yang sama dengan seorang yang memiliki mother share. Itu je basically. So kalau you warrant, memang dia takkan bagi you apa-apa. Tapi bila you convert ke mother share, you ada right. Okay, tapi you harus ingat, macam saya kata again, problem dengan this kind of structure is bila sebuah company dah go into liquidation dengan winding up. Okay, macam you tengok lah, even at the current moment pun, the shareholders equity of Airasia pun tengah negatif. We are talking there's no asset left. Lepas tolak debt. Okay, remember the debt you have to pay the bank first, then you have to pay the creditors, then you have to pay the preference shareholders, then barulah you sebagai the common shareholder dibayar, the last one. So, usually ada ke lagi baki yang tinggal. Plus, you kena ingat, untuk you tukar warrant menjadi mother share, you kena bayar lagi. So, is it worth? Saya tak tahu. So, during that time, you kena tengok actually how much is the net asset. But when we talk about winding up ataupun liquidation, is not a good sign already lah. Usually, there's nothing left actually. So, bagi saya ialah ada kemungkinan besar anda akan burn lah. Okay, itu saya punya based on my own experience lah. Okay. So, the rest tu, this is, tak ada apa. You boleh baca sendiri. Ada. Right. So, basically kita dah go through the whole 36 page. Of course, saya ada skip some parts. But anyways, saya dah go through dengan you guys basically 3 video dah ni. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. So, Part 3 ni menceritakan the whole proposal. Okay, you boleh tahu the details. Kalau you rajin, bacalah throughout the whole 36 page. Alright. So, kita boleh close the Airasia right issue here. And saya harap sepanjang video 1, 2 dan 3 ni, saya dapat memberikan anda sedikit gambaran lah what's going on. Okay, harap-harap begitulah. Mereka yang pening-pening ni, of course confirm ada yang pening. Anda boleh macam biasa ulang tayang. Tengoklah video 1, 2, 3 tu. Memang saya takkan padam dari YouTube. So it always be there for free. So good luck to you guys lah yang ada Airasia shares. Okay, saya memang tak boleh memberi advice. Saya tak boleh memberi on what you should do with your Airasia. Itu you kena discuss sendiri dengan you punya remiser, dengan you punya dealer. So okay guys, sebelum saya akhiri video ni, seperti biasa, saya nak minta tolong kalau boleh tekanlah subscribe kepada YouTube channel saya. Kalau boleh tekan like button tu lagi cantik. Okay, turn it to a blue yang cantik. Okay, and kalau rajin nak komen, bolehlah komen. And then saya ada lagi satu Facebook page, Rookie Saham Gakuen juga. Yang belum like page tersebut, yang belum follow, bolehlah berbuat demikian kalau rasa bermanfaat. So okay, saya Mr. Rookie Saham, saya undur diri dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.